So hello, who are you?
I'm Colin Jacobsen, a co-artistic director of The Knights, a New York-based chamber orchestra.
And what are you doing here?
Here we are in beautiful Usdan. It's eerily quiet around here. I know that there would normally be the sounds of music and feet on floors for dance and people speaking the texts of the world and playing chess and foraging and all the wonderful things that go on here. But we're very lucky to have spent the last 3 days with a small group of the Knights, all masked up on stage and rehearsing for the one in-person concert that we're doing this summer at the Caramore Festival in Westchester. And we've been working on a Brahms sextet, one of my desert island absolute favorite pieces, and so that's from about 150 years ago, and then a new piece by Anna Klein, a composer from England, living in the States, who wrote a beautiful new piece featuring a cellist in the Knights named Karen Uzunian, and very much inspired by the work of Beethoven and a Czech composer named Janacek.
Nice. So tell me, what's the life of the Knights been like since the quarantine, and how does this rehearsal fit into your work together?
Yeah, well, everyone's been spread out and hunkering down in their places. Those who teach amongst us have been continuing that, luckily, for the most part. Those of us who, like myself, would be on the road about 110 concerts a year, so being on the road about half the year, have been home all this time, which is unusual. It's given me the chance to be with my family in a way that I haven't since my daughter was born. So that has been the silver lining. I guess that, we've tried to keep music going in whatever way we can. And up till this moment, that has been doing remote recordings where we compile videos and audio from our own homes, and then members of the Knights have learned new technology, have figured out how to work programs like Adobe, Pro and stuff like that, and put together beautiful videos from this time. And so that's been a nice way to connect and keep putting music out into the world, but there's nothing like putting our sounds together in the same space, which is why this last few days has been so meaningful. Because our instruments really are designed to resonate with each other, and our own bodies to resonate with each other, and the communication of the visual, it's really a whole sensory experience to play music, and we were missing that. So we're happy to have this sort of midsummer night dream in the midst of the summer.
Oh, nice. So this is your first rehearsal since March?
These days,
Wow.
last 3 days, first time in a room together. And, we're a group that can be flexible in size, so sometimes we're 50 people playing orchestral stuff. In this case, we're a chamber group of 6 people, which seems what is safe to do at the moment, distance.
Nice. And what you mentioned that Monday night was exciting for you after your first day of rehearsal?
Oh, I didn't realize, I guess, how stimulating music is and how much I'd been missing it. I was trying to go to sleep, and all of this music was looping through my head, along with all the thoughts we all have of what's going to be the future. I mean, in a way, this moment of being together brought back what we are missing, and I yearn for it, and I think it's going to happen, and we're going to get through this, but it's going to take some time, and the world is going to be changed when we start doing this regularly again. So we will be trying to respond to that new reality.
Yeah. Do you have hopes for the future?
I mean, I do. I mean, I think like if we could get through various pandemics in the past, like 100 years ago, after World War I, the Spanish influenza, I think we can get through this one with more scientific knowledge on our side. It's more just the uncertainty around a shared sense of what being alive here together as human beings mean, that I have more questions about right now. And I'm reminded playing the piece like this Brahms or Anna Klein's, the rehearsal process that we engage in is about finding a shared sense of reality. And we all have our limited perspectives from, well, I'm a violinist. I need to empathize and understand what the cellist is doing in the bass line to know how to bridge that thing. If I only am like, I am going to sing because I have the melody here and not know what the thing underneath that is supporting is doing, then I'm going to be a lonely person. So I think what this has taught us is this time perhaps is a sense that we aren't, even as we are all alone, we all need each other a lot, and we need to come to a shared sense of what society is. But obviously we all have very different perspectives on what that is, so there just needs to be, I feel like music is a good metaphor for how to deal with that situation.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.